All right, guys. We bring you guys news in progress right now. Currently, we have a gunman who kills 10 at a Prague university, then jumps to his death. The shooter has been described as a history student armed with a rifle and a scope. There's a few detailed situation. We'll be right back on Keep It P podcast. Check this out.
My name is Cedric Blackman, and I'm a contributor of Abolish, the Slave Patrol, a documentary that will crack open the door on a hidden truth about our present. It's a truth about the roots of something too many of us take for granted: American policing. We like to believe our systems evolved organically, but Abolish, the Slave Patrol, exposes a chilling reality. It shines a light on the dark history of slave patrols and those brutal armed groups formed centuries ago to enforce slavery and control foundational Black Americans. Their legacy isn't buried in the past. It's woven into the very fabric of our modern police forces, the way officers interact with Black people, and the patterns of racial profiling and discrimination, with tragic instances of violence. They all echo with the ghosts of the Slave Patrol.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So we back. Let me see if we can go ahead and take you to some of the stuff in progress already. Go ahead and bust it down. This what it like on the scene real quick. You know what I'm saying? I guess they wanted a little. They was testing out the camera on their video. Get the out of here with that little stupid video, dude. Whoever put that up is garbage too. Just want you to know that. Let me see if they got any other little whoopty whams. But basically, the point to this is that don't think it is just a U.S. phenomenon when you see people going to shoot up stuff. What we always tell you, white supremacy is global. Okay, the same thing that happens over here happens over there. It happens everywhere. Heck, they even wiped out every indigenous Black person that ever lived in Australia. Did you know that? Did you know that there was an indigenous people in Australia and they wiped them all the way out? They don't even exist no more. The Tanzanian people, you know what? That's where they get the Tasmanian devil from. See, they be putting it right in your face and you don't even be knowing. The Tasmanian devil, that's supposed to be a depiction of those Black people that they took up, because that's how they was wilding out on them to the death when they was getting rid of them. You understand? See? You understand? This little history lesson for you. But let me go ahead and read this already in progress. It says, hold on. This is it flipped to a whole new article.
A whole new one. I'm looking like, what? What happened?
Yeah. What happened to the article? We don't get to read about that? That's strange. This don't happen. Did you see that? Right before our eyes, the article just vanished.
It disappeared. Are they scrubbing? Hey, they're scrubbing the internet, P.
Fam, I was just reading it. I just read it. I'm refreshing the page, fam, and it's gone.
I'm telling you, fam, they're scrubbing.
Fam, what article is that? Did we see a live full? We're gonna have to go back in the beginning of this video to see that article, because they saw it. Y'all saw it, didn't you? Didn't you see it? I just read it. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Hold on, that's all right. I got another one for you. Hold on, real quick.
Hold on, and I got some video. Here's some video.
See, there we go. So it went from 10 to 11. You see? It went from 10 to 11. You see what I mean?
Hey, now it's up to 15. It's up to 15. Go to the next one I just sent you. It's up to 15 dead.
Oh, yeah, this is great. Live. All right, so now we back with this one. Okay, now it's up to 15. Let's take it to...
managed to get into a university and shoot people. What more do we know about that link between the fact that potentially he was someone who was wanted by the police when he managed
I'm
to
not
carry
sure.
this out.
I only saw the missing person sort of notice after the shooting.
Right.
I don't usually go to, I don't go there every day, so I only saw it after. I'm not sure it has the time. I can't confirm this.
Okay,
but
so that's
Thank you, sir.
unconfirmed.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, and let me ask you before I let you go about the impact this is going to have on Prague, on the whole country, because this is obviously a huge event happening just a few days before Christmas and involving potentially a number of young people as well.
Well, it's difficult to say. I mean, right now,
15
I think the
dead.
country is kind of sort of realizing what's happening or what's happened. It's going to be followed by a shock and disbelief, because this is not something. I mean, we see this usually on the news from other parts of the world. We don't see this in our country or the neighboring countries at all. So it'll take a few days to actually sink in what actually happened.
Is it that we don't
what will happen
see
later
it,
is
or y'all
difficult to
don't
predict,
talk about
because
it?
there's been an ongoing debate about the gun regulation rules in the Czech Republic.
Hold on, now hold on. Ain't this the same thing they say when the dude kills his wife and all his family members in the small town? We usually don't hear nothing like that around here. It's usually safe now. It's usually, we don't usually get that kind of drama around here. They say that all the time. So and we know about media over here. Media here don't boost up those type of crimes too. So you would think that if it wasn't for shows like this, if it wasn't for broadcasts like this, y'all would not even know about all the heinous criminality coming from the dominant society. You would not know. So for him to sit up there and say that it don't usually happen in the Czech Republic, now we need to and look, take this as a mirror. What do they automatically go to? Well, we need to check them gun laws now, because it sure wasn't the white boy doing the shooting. No, it wasn't that. It's them gun laws. We got to get the gun laws together now. Listen to him. He finna explain on the gun laws. It's the gun laws, boss. Come on, give it to him. Yeah,
dead.
but it's the gun laws. It's the gun laws, though.
The majority opinion, I would say, is that the laws, the regulations are sound, and there's no need to make them stricter or loose.
Not when there's a white boy involved. Now we don't need no strict laws now. Now, if he was black, the laws would have to be stricter and stricter. But we don't need no strict laws now. You know, white boys shoot now. Calm that down. Legislation now. We don't need that. This is poppycock, actually. This is the most splain Jane I've ever heard, ever. Keep going.
Loosen them.
He's loosening them. 15 people just got shot. That's what it said. Hold on, let me bring it back for you. Because police say the gunman has been eliminated.
Was a student at the university, and another line that we're hearing from the police is that his father was found dead earlier in the day, I believe.
Damn, is that what's up? So this is like a twofer. This is like the law and crime, white criminality, and the Kyle Rittenhouse Scooter the shooter. Like, let me go ahead and change this up. We tripping, actually. We got a program for this, y'all. We got one. It's like that.
15 dead and dozens injured.
Yeah, let's put the Kyle files up. Yeah, let's put the Kyle files up. Fam. There we go. That's more appropriate right there. Let's put the Kyle files
Way
up.
more appropriate.
Yeah, that's a little bit more appropriate right there. Let me see if there's any was there any other melees? Let me bust it down here. Let me see. I think that is the newest up-to-datest video is. So it's inconclusive. We'll go ahead and let me see if they got any action. Do we have any action shots? Gunman's father found dead earlier today. More than 15 dead in the shooting. Police conference underway. Worst deadly shooting in modern Czech history. Man, boy. I know that ain't true. I know. I just for some reason I just know it's not true. Like this, the only one that made news that now social media is around and y'all just couldn't hide it this time with your own news apparatuses because I'm sure that they're set up similar to the mother countries. Come on now. There go some little various pictures. Everybody's running around in chaos. 15 people murdered, man. PA news agency spoke to the newlywed Tom Lee's 34 in the vid. No, that's a different story. Yeah, that's it. They keeping it real, mum's the word, real hush hush on this. I guess they'll come out with some more details. It says the gunman's lifeless body was found at the University Facility of Arts. The police president said he also confirms that 15 people were killed and 24 were hurt in an attack, and adds that it's thought that the shooter was inspired by similar massacres that have taken place abroad. Blame it. He was watching y'all. He was watching the white racists in America. We don't usually do that. Boy, the splaying is just crazy. It says the mass shooting is not linked to international terrorism, the police say. How y'all know that? Y'all never know nothing. How you know? Listen here. I'm not going to hold you, but I'm going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. Just know that you got to keep your candy bar in case you got to break somebody off a piece out in public somewhere. Because you never know, man. You never know. I got 4 words. Oh, well, first of all, let me tell you this. You catching this live right now, right? But Spotify is where you need to be, or anywhere you get your podcast from, iTunes, whatever, iHeartRadio. We there, cuz we on Amazon, in there, cuz we in there, everywhere, cuz we there, cuz go get your podcast. Like get it soon. News. We just happen to tap in, right? Like right now, or you can get us live on Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can tap in and interact with us. Don't forget about the Patreon. There is exclusive content over on. And guess what? If you become a $10 member, you can get the documentary Christmas, fam. That's what you could do. Don't tell nobody I told you that. All you got to do is go to www.keepitpraw.com and become a Patreon member because they're going to be watching it. They're going to be watching the documentary early. I don't know what you're going to be doing, but they're going to be watching it. Arunta Sase is the 24th. So I think we're going to put it up the 24th. So a couple days, man. Anyway, that's all I got for you. 4 words. I need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibe, like for the spike, comment, environment, share if you care about getting Black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we own, Jones, and just bring it on home. I got love with the peace and the blessings and Maloha. I am currently out the Doha for Shoha. This is Jay Lava, TZ's Father Savage.